Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. My channel is still relatively new. I just reached 1,000 subscribers and I'm really glad to reach that milestone, but we want to keep on growing. So if you do feel like subscribing today, and you do, thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm an indie author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It is called Perception, the Two Yet One, book one here. I read book one aloud live on Facebook, and I have uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for absolutely free. If you've already read book one or watched all those videos, just know that book two is published and available. These absolutely beautiful paperbacks are available on Kindle Direct Publishing. They're only $15.99 each, plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. Okay. So I was going to change it up a little bit this week, but I'm sticking with the spring. I mean, it is still spring, and I was going to change my decks this week, but because of Prince Philip's death, I am just going to stay in this feeling. Okay, the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. It's all about forests in the UK, English forests in particular. So I'm going to continue to use this tarot this week. May Prince Philip rest in peace. Okay, so that means at the end of the reading, we're going to continue to pull at least 3 cards from the Oracle of the Fairies deck by Karen Kay, artwork by Ginger Kelly. The Forest Tarot is by Linnea Weatherstone, illustrated by Marilla Allwood. And I'm going to pull at least 1 card from the Botanical Inspirations deck by Lynn Araujo, illustrations by Pierre-Joseph Redoute. If I need to clarify anything, I'm going to use the Rider Tarot that I got through a miracle in February. If you want to know the story of that miracle, I made a video on it, and I put that link in the description box below. If you would like to purchase my books, I have links for you to do that. I have links for you to see me reading book 1 aloud. It's a lot of fun. I'm not an actress, but I have to do accents sometimes, and so it can be kind of funny. But check it out. And okay, well, I think that's all. I guess we could get started now. Okay, as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. Okay, we all have free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated, in order to encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. So as you go raising the vibration of your soul lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to such a high vibration that you can reach enlightenment and help heal others, and so forth. So okay, so when we're dealing with the major arcana, we're kind of dealing with fate, but not really. There are times when when you can't change something, it's just written into your divine blueprint that way. That's indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune, which you don't have. So, all right, let's get started, Virgo. At the heart of everything at this time, you have but you have been victorious. Okay? You reached a time of victory here. Now, what this is the Six of Spells. Spells in this deck are wands. Wands is fire energy. The Six of Wands is a victory card, okay? And what's going on here, I feel it is what's happened with you. You've accomplished something that is very hard to accomplish. You see here this magician. He has found a wyvern egg. That's not a dragon, it's called a wyvern. And it was abandoned. And so he's like, okay, well, it's, you know, I got to raise it. So it's hard to get a magical egg to hatch. But he's a wizard. He's older. He's experienced. He was able to do it. And before it hatched, he called all his colleagues in to witness it with him. He's sharing his victory, which isn't exactly just for him. It's for the wyvern. It's for the world. Okay, so he's very happy. He's very proud to have been able to do this. But he is also, he's not caught up in ego. So he brought his friends to help him, not help him, but come in and watch it hatch. And they're all very happy for him. There's nobody here who's jealous, nobody here who's talking behind his back. They're all celebrating. And this is a really beautiful energy. So there's, you know, I think that something has happened for you that is very similar here. This isn't the regular Six of Wands where the warrior has come home and now he's being celebrated. This is more like there was something that was really difficult that not anyone can do. And you did it. It was up to you. It was maybe not as hard as it was painstaking, but now you have this beautiful blessing that you can share with others. And it has, I feel like it has to do with love too. 6 is the number of love. So that's what's at the heart of everything for you this week, Virgo. That's beautiful energy already. Thank you for your energy. So the energy that is crossing that beautiful victory is the end of a cycle. So what you did brought about the end of a cycle. This is the wide world. This would be the world card, which is always the end of a cycle. Okay. This means you see the Fool card is the white heart at the beginning of the major arcana. Okay, and what happens is you follow your heart, literally follow the white heart into the enchanted forest to go on your journey through the enchanted forest. Well, you've made it. This is the end of it. You followed it in, and now you're following it out, and now you're out of the enchanted forest. You're out of this cycle of things to learn and things and healing and the end of a particular journey. So this is a really great energy, Virgo. This victory that ended a long cycle. So that's beautiful. Okay, so what's at the root of all of this is the Weaver of Challenges in the reverse. Okay, so Challenges is sword energy. This is air energy, and the Weavers are the queens. Okay, now these cards are, they don't have reversed meanings. Okay, and I always stick with, as much as I can, with what the deck is created with. Okay, I mean, I could just read this, you know, as this end of a cycle and that's it. But no, I'm saying that the heart is you went through the forest. You know what I mean? So these things are they're more accurate for what's going on in your life at this time. So, but anyway, this is a people card. A people card would be a page, a knight, a king, or a queen. And they have different names for that in this deck. the queens are weavers, okay? So you can see here that obviously she's got a lot of coldness to her, which is true about queens of swords. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. She's in her reverse energy, so this isn't, this is her shadow trait energy. And the book that comes with this beautiful deck, which, you know, I read the whole thing. It's not hard to read this book, okay? But they have shadow traits, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is read the shadow traits for the Weaver of Challenges. Okay, so this is a feminine energy. It could be an air sign in your life, or it could just be a mature feminine energy that is in these energies, which is cold, yeah, emotionally withdrawn, overly critical, sarcastic, touchy, unhappiness disguised as aloofness, and bitter grief, okay? That's a really interesting energy to have at the root of all of this, a victory and end of a cycle, okay? So I think what this is this is a feminine energy that was acting this way towards you, and what happened is that you were able to be victorious over it. Maybe what's going on here is the wyvern is a relationship. That maybe what you did is you just handled this completely different than you used to. You know, a lot of people, when they say this was someone you were romantically interested in, perhaps, okay, and this is how they were treating you. This would represent you not being angry or being able to, well, not being angry. I mean, it's hard to not be angry when people are mean to you or break your heart or something, although I don't see the broken heart here. But what I'm saying is that maybe what you did is you were able to feel compassion and forgiveness. And that's what is an end of this cycle, because when you go through the enchanted forest, it's a journey towards lessons, towards enlightenment. Okay? This is a hard victory to achieve. And one of the hardest things for people to do is to feel compassion for someone who hurt them, to forgive people who hurt them, to forgive themselves for the whole thing and to move on and to let things go, to let things be over. Okay, so maybe that's what you've done. Instead of getting sad or really upset, you just handled it differently. You may have handled it in a spiritually mature way. Okay, so this is the energy that is, oh, okay, just had to check something. Do you like my nails, by the way? They're so cute. They're like pink. Well, you'll probably see them. Okay. All right. Just one moment, please. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. So this is the energy that is in your most recent past and is moving out of your life at this time. And this is the Nine of Boons. Okay, so boons are pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about independence. In particular, the independence of the feminine energy. Okay. So this doesn't, you don't have to be a woman. Okay. This is your feminine energy, but it's in reverse. So this independent feminine energy didn't didn't manifest for you, okay? It didn't come in. It was beginning to, but it didn't. Now it's moving on its way out. Okay, so the earth energy, this is your energy. This is the this is like the precursor energy to Empress energy, okay? Abundance. So like the beginning of abundance. So I don't know, I'm just feeling, see, these two feminine energies are reversed. So it could be that if you had your eye on this feminine energy and this feminine was cold and sarcastic to you and stuff, you know, you may have thought they were this, but they're, you know, this is the reality of it, that it never manifested. You see what I'm saying? And now that energy is on its way out of your life. Energies can always come back in, though. This is just here to let you know what energy is moving to the background of your life, okay? Now, for me as a reader, these next two cards here are future cards. And I just kind of have to start talking to see if one will happen before the other. So here we have the Six of Boons, okay? So this is another 6. Let me just see if you've got any more. Okay, no. So now I would just say go ahead and pause this video or do this after the video is over, but go ahead and look up angel number 66. It has another message for you. See there, you can see my nails. They're so cute with these little like polka dots. I did my toenails like it too. To me, it reminds me of like donuts, pink donuts with sprinkles. Okay, so the Six of Boons in the reverse. This is the manifesting energy of good karma, okay? Now, this is the story behind this. The Six of Pentacles is all about the good works that you do comes back to you as good karma. It's about evening things out. It even has like a Libra influence to it, okay? Now, Boons is Pentacles, which is you and Capricorn and Taurus, but it does have like a Libra justice feel to it as it evens things out. That's what karma does. So now, this poor woman had to leave her house. Wherever she was, she had to run. You'll see that she doesn't even have any shoes on. She didn't have time to put on any shoes. She didn't have time to grab a coat or a cloak. All she's got is this shawl. You can see that it's the middle of winter, so she had to run out into the enchanted forest. Whatever she was running from was worse than the enchanted forest. You know what I mean? She went through something very, very terrible. Something so terrible that she has to go into the scary enchanted forest to escape it, okay? What she did is she ran and ran and ran until she collapsed, okay? And she just is sleeping in this little hollow in the ground. Now, this is a kind person, okay? And what she doesn't know yet, when she wakes up, she'll realize the miracle that's happened to her. She may have died sleeping in the snow. Her foot may have gotten frostbite. But no, an entire colony of rabbits came and slept on her. Basically a miracle. Because of the good deeds that she's done, the karmic forces have preserved her life. So there is something in your future that's going to seem very dire. You may even end up running or feeling like you have to withdraw from something, or that you have to. You know what I mean? But your good karma It's going to save you. Okay? So that's really good. Okay, so here we have your next future card, and we have the Keeper of Visions. Now, visions are cups. Pardon me. Keepers are kings. So this is the King of Cups. He's in the reverse. Okay? So he isn't fully manifested yet. I'm feeling like he is a possibility. As a future card, when they're in the reverse and they don't have reversed meanings, they're not fully manifested energy. And when they are in the future position, for me, this is still a possibility. However, this one up here, I am feeling will happen. Okay? It could be that you may receive some help from this. Yes. Hang on, what am I getting? This King of Cups is a kind person who is in touch with their emotions, who is mature and compassionate, a good confidant, a good listener, someone who cares about people. This King of Visions may be the rabbits. That's what I'm feeling, okay? Someone with a good heart, with a compassionate heart. However, I'm reminded that as a keeper, that this has shadow traits. They want me, my guides want me to read the shadow traits for those of you who are going to encounter a keeper of visions in their shadow traits. But I feel for most of you that this could be a very kind person that helps you out. Okay, so, but there are some of you who are going to encounter this keeper's, because you've got another one here. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Keeper of Visions, shadow traits. Too emotionally detached. Neutral to a fault. Moody. Avoids conflicts and confrontations. Puts the hard emotional duties on others. So it could be that this could be how you feel. I just heard. This could be your feeling, because what you have here is the base of the matter has to do with, unless this is your energy, which I didn't feel like it was, there's this masculine energy to it, okay? So unless you're dealing with a feminine energy and a masculine energy, you're just going to have to see how this resonates with you. Like if you feel like you're a masculine energy, this could be how you're feeling in the future. If you feel like you're a feminine energy and you were feeling like this way, but you overcame it, then you know what I mean? Spirit chooses these cards to speak to a wide range of people. Spirit can do that because Spirit is perfect, right? Spirit is able to, if there's anybody who can do anything miraculous and awesome, it's Spirit, right? If there's anybody who can do miracles on a daily basis, it's Spirit, right? Okay, so that's why what you have to do is know where these energies fall or are located in your story. You see what I'm saying? If you watch too many of these videos, you will get confused, though. They told me to tell you that. Okay, so this is your energy that is your hope card, okay? This is the Forge. This is a major arcana card, so this is a major energy for what's going on for you. The Forge is called Temperance in other decks. It's alchemy. It's the grand alchemy of life. It's the balancing of the sacred feminine and masculine energies. It's the... just one moment, please. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Somebody was talking to me. Okay, so the forge. Yeah, temperance energy, right. So this is alchemy. Okay, that's basically what these magical dwarves are doing. Okay, they're taking all the elements, the earth, they're taking the ore, iron ore, out of the earth into the air, earth, air. Then what they do is they put it into the fire, earth, air, fire. And then what they do is they bless it or cool it down with the water. So you've got earth, air, fire, and water, and their spirit as well is what is their personal energy also, their intention, their thoughts, their minds. They are creating magical weapons. Okay? They're using all the elements. They're using all their resources, including their own energy. And what this does is it balances out our two main energies, which is the masculine and the feminine. Okay? And so in other decks, I would say that maybe what you're doing is you're hoping to be balanced inside, to be your own twin flame, because when you balance your masculine and feminine energies, and you I would say that this would be upright. Okay, if your feminine energy was balanced, this may have been upright. I don't know. It depends on if what you're hoping is to balance out your masculine and feminine energies, but because this isn't I don't know, I'm just not really feeling that with this particular card. I'm feeling more magic, because there is, I mean, I know this deck is full of magic and everything, but something told me to get out my Merlinite today. This is called Merlinite, okay? And this is a very magical stone. And, you know, I noticed that this very Merlin looking guy was sitting over here right in front of it. And then, you know, we started out, I didn't even realize, you know, when we started out, we've got a whole bunch of, here's like all these wizards and a couple of witches here. This is magic. So I think what you're hoping to do here is create some serious magic in your life, to bring your life into balance in a way that is blessed. Because when these dwarves give a warrior one of these magic weapons, it gives them a leg up on all the other warriors out there, right? And so I think what you're doing is you're really hoping that divine magic, divine alchemy is either going to change you or change the way you work with others, because there's a lot of people here and a lot of people here. Okay? I just feel like there's a group. You may have a main group of people that you hang out with, like, you know, really good friends, colleagues. This could be, I would say this could be work, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like the alchemy of your life. I think that you are working on working with your energy, like an actual wizard or witch. All right. Aw. Okay. The next energy that we read here is, sorry, I turned around and looked at my dog. This is your environment or your state of being, okay? It is the developing energy of the Three of Cups. Oh, you know what? I'm being reminded with this. Do you have all the elements you need here? You've got earth, you've got air, you've got fire, yes, you've got water. Okay, so you do have all the elements that you need: earth, air, fire, water, and your own personal energy. You've got several people here, one, two, and three actual people. I'm getting ahead of myself again. But here's three people. Oh my gosh, okay. Stop saying I'm getting ahead of myself. I swear I just have to just start talking because it's spirit that's talking through me, and I have to stop second guessing that, I guess. Now, it could be three or more people, okay? Because, oh wow, here's another three. So go ahead and look up angel number 33. Oh my God, that is a really, really powerful angel number. Super powerful, okay? Anyway, so what you have here is the developing energy of the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups can mean a lot of stuff. But when I look at this particular card, I feel like you're hanging out with your people, your peeps. You know what I mean? I'm just really getting that, okay? Look at this. There's people around you. There's friends around you. People who are like you, people who understand what you do, people who are going to celebrate this accomplishment with you. You see what I'm saying? Right now it's in the reverse because you haven't really experienced, I mean, right now they're watching it, be born. But in a couple of minutes, they're going to start partying and celebrating. You see what I mean? Right now, you're going, wow. But eventually, you're going to start celebrating. This is an emotional reason to celebrate, okay? So this is celebration. Who knows? Maybe you'll be celebrating this weekend or something. But yeah, I'm seeing that you've got a crew. And they're very happy for you. Now here's the other three. Okay, so you've got 66 and 33, and you've got a 9. And so, I'm just going to have to tell you, that's some really neat numbering going on here. Yeah, 6. And then you have people cards. Then you've got 2 3s. And just people cards and major arcana. So all you have in this reading is 3, 6, and 9. And so if you don't know anything about Nikola Tesla, look up 369. Okay, that's another thing. I don't normally see a reading like this where there's only 3s, 6s, and a 9. So I have to point that out to you. Now this is your fear card. This is the 3 of spells. So this would be the 3 of wands. This is setting your intentions, putting them out into the world, and then what you do is you wait for it to come back. So this is for a fear card. Now, I'm saying here that I feel like you are doing actual magic, okay? You may just be working with your energy and thinking you're just working with your energy, but I just feel like you are right now, you're working with your energy in a way that makes you a magician. And I think that you are, as a fear card, this is manifestation. This is putting, what this witch is doing here is she's lit her intentions in these little walnut boats and she sends them out into the water. And you see these little will-o-wisps in there, these magical beings going with it. And she puts her intentions into these little boats, and then when they sink, those intentions go into the water, and the water is all throughout the world, and And so she's setting her intentions, and she's doing it magically, and then she will wait for these intentions to come back around and bless her and come into being. This is a fear card for you, which is very interesting. And they're showing me the book. So I think that there's a point to this. So let's go ahead and look that up here and see the 3 of spells. Okay, so this says, the meaning at a glance is the beginning of a new enterprise, putting your creative energy out into the world and watching to see what comes of it. See, so that's basically what I was saying. This is what she's doing. She's putting her energy out there, her intentions to create. So that when I read that first sentence, the beginning of a new enterprise, that is what stuck out to me as the fear. This is a new enterprise because what you have is the end of a cycle right here. So, yes, you've got a new enterprise going here. Okay? So this may be what you are afraid of, because a lot of the times people are afraid of the new because they don't know what the future is going to bring, especially if they're trying something new, like setting intention. If they're trying something like that for the first time. This says, this card invites you to become the cloaked magician casting a new spell. Follow the movement of the fireboats on the dark water and envision your own project gathering energy. Whatever you launch now has an excellent chance of success. Okay, so sometimes people are also afraid of success. Now, this is your potential outcome, and I say potential because we all have free will. It's our intention. You don't have to just put it into a spell. Our intentions always go out into the world and then come back to us. If we do it in a ritualistic way and we make sure that our intentions are pure, it comes back in a bit more powerful way. But if you just simply think about something, that will also come back to you. But if you don't do it intentionally, if you don't put the highest vibrations into it, then it'll come back to you in kind of the same way that you put it out there. Not kind of, exactly. The karmic energies give you exactly what you give out. So anyway, so this is your potential outcome, and here is the keeper of challenges. And so that's why I was referencing again. See, you've got this keeper of visions. He is the king of cups, and here you have the king of swords. And so now also what you've got here is a couple. This is a divine couple. Okay, so there's a couple of ways you could look at this. This reversed, this shadow trait feminine energy was at the root of everything. This upright masculine energy of the same suit, swords or challenges, which is intellect. It's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's intellect and logic. Look at him. He's got his finger like that because he's a thinker. These two are a bit cold, though. They are very much very logical. I mean, you know what I mean? Sometimes when you're too logical, you can be rather cold. I mean, look at Spock, right? So I don't know if maybe this is basically the same energy who's going to flip and become this king, or if your king of visions here may end up being the rabbits that help you out, but they could also be very intellectual. They could be a genius. However, I'm getting that these are two very different energies. Okay, because right side up, this is a caring, wonderful energy. Upside down, they're insecure and stuff like that. Now, right side up, this is a very demanding, intellectual energy. in the reverse, he's cold and, kind of mean. So he's cold this way, he's cold that way. Also, the challenges, which are the swords, can also represent someone who is armed. Like this could be a veteran, this could be a police officer, this could, anybody whose job it is to be armed. But this is also mature masculine energy. So, I'm going to go ahead and clarify those kings. I'm just going to ask my little Rider Tarot here. They're so cute. It's such a cute, teeny weeny little deck. I don't even, the Rider Tarot is a tarot that is kind of like the main tarot in a way. But so I don't read this. Look at this teeny weeny little book that comes with it. So, I mean, I can't read it because it's so small. But I don't have to anyway because of the imagery that is put on here. Wait, before I clarify this king, I'm going to go ahead and show you the bottom of the deck, okay? So I can get it out of the way too here. The Ten of Spells in the reverse here. So this is the underlying energy. The underlying energy of this entire reading, okay? So when it's in the reverse, this is the unmanifested energy of this Ten of Spells. Okay, this is what this is. The Ten of Spells. All tens are endings. Spells are ones. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Those are the fire signs. Now, the underlying energy is being exhausted. This is the story, the fairy tale of the princesses who were called at night. They would get called by some beings or whatever to come into their world and dance with them all night. But then in the morning, they're exhausted. They overdid it. Look at them. Nobody's happy. I mean, look at her. Okay, and their hair is down. And in the book, what that means, I read this story in the book, and why their hair is down and all messed up like that is because that is portraying that's wantonness back in the day, trying to be sexy or something, and you know what I mean? And all their shoes are ripped up. Look at this one is crying. There's remorse going on here. It's like they go, almost like they, instead of just dancing all night to where they can't control themselves because they're having such a good time, it reminds me a lot of partying every night and getting too drunk every night or something, and you're like, oh man, I just got out of control there. Okay, so that's the story behind this card. So you'll know how that resonates with you. Now, actually, this is getting to be really long, so let me go ahead and... What's up? What's up with this king energy? Is this the same king? Okay, so this fell right side up on the floor, and so this is the swords energy, which is what these are. Okay, this is clarity. Here's what I'm getting. Okay, I think this is the same energy. This could be an air sign. I think this is what's going to happen. Okay, this feminine queen, she wasn't clear on something. Okay, then something is going to become clear, and now they're going to be more in a more mature energy, a more thoughtful energy, and they're going to put their intellect to it. Okay, so thank you so much. Right, so let's get this out of here and let's get you some fairy cards. Fairies, what would you like to tell Virgo? Oh, I'll just leave that one there. Whoa. Okay, all right. Wow, that was fast. And I'm going to just go ahead and pull one of these flower cards for you as well. Oh, my dog is bored. She just made a little whiny I'm bored noise. She goes, yeah. Okay. So this says hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Right, right. That's what I was just saying. Truth is coming. Victory. Perhaps a secret or memory of at the back of your mind, right? When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Yeah, treat your body like a temple. And wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make your dreams come true. Make your wishes wisely, okay? They're showing me how these cards kind of match color-wise. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're getting magical here. Okay, and your card is the Gerbera daisy for your flower from the flower sprites. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. That's beautiful. All right, Virgo. And that's what I have for you at this time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out my books. I haven't gotten a bad review. People say they even experience spiritual healing after reading it. It's to the purpose is spirit. Spirit told me to write these books, to teach certain aspects of spirituality in an entertaining way. So check it out. That's what I have for you. See you next time.